Yeah, so I have leadership and hospitality background as well. So I think that I try to let that translate in all of my relationships, whether it's a relationship with a tenant, a client, or another professional, on my little team that I've got for myself. And I want to be able to grow at a reasonable pace, and I want to be able to educate people to do that. So I think that it takes educating yourselves. It takes listening to podcasts, reading books, just doing the things to get the information in your brain, but then do something with it, and keep doing that until you're comfortable enough with the terms and the vocabulary and the just the trends of the market, and then jump in and do it. Make an offer, and do it scared, do it excited, but just go after it.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds, and I'm excited to be here today. I have another fantastic guest, and I love just her organic growth, her organic transition within this real estate space. I love her honesty. I love her integrity, and what I absolutely love is that everything that she know, she doesn't want to hold it for herself. She want to educate people. She want to put people probably in a better position, maybe than when how she started. She want to be able to fast track people by giving them education that can help them out, start launching pads. And so I'm so excited for you all to get to know Miss Bianca Barcelos. Miss Bianca, how are you doing today now?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate it. And so, this is what I want to do. I want to dive right in. I want you to tell the people what your main focus is these days.
Mhm.
I would love for you to give us a little bit of an origin story. We love origin stories. We love the hero's journey. So, give us an origin story if you like. And then also tell us where you are demographically. I was supposed to say, is it geographically, demographically? I guess maybe most kind of work, but where you are in the world, right? So give us, what your main focus is, your origin story, and where you are in the world. And so, ma'am, you have the floor.
Yeah, totally. I appreciate it. I'm Bianca Barcelos. I am in central New Hampshire area. I'm working for Century 21 right now in Concord, New Hampshire. I'm a real estate agent as of recently. I kind of started this journey by being interested in investments. I've got my own small, modest portfolio of investments for myself. And my ultimate goal was always to have a comfortable life and to retire early. So I think that the definition of what that looked like over the years changed, as it should, but the idea was always the same: is that I wanted time and financial freedom. I think it's important to be transparent about the highs and the lows in life and work and real estate investing. So I don't think it's realistic for people learning to believe that it's all easy peasy, get a great tenant, collect a check, manage it passively. The process is messy and the journey is too, but it can be so rewarding. So my real estate sales journey really started after I got laid off from my full-time job.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
And now I'm in a position to be really intentional about what I want to do. And it put me into a field that I intend to retire from. So,
Mm,
I think that retirement looks different to everybody. But again, for me, it's time and financial freedom to do what I want when I want. And I want to, work hard, play hard, as they say. So that freedom is really what I'm after here. So I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about that.
I love it. Listen, I love your dedication. I love your motivation. I love your inspiration. I'm like inspired when you talk, because you see a clear lane of kind of where you want to go. And I just, again, your authenticity, right? The transparency. So I love, how you walk this to you say, hey, started Century 21, and that came about because you got laid off, so you kind of had a shift in mindset. But that kind of put you into like this sales position where you're like, no, I'm gonna capitalize this, and I'm gonna retire early. Like you, like this is
Yep.
this. I'm gonna capitalize this moment, and I love that because Miss Bianca, I often say, this is my quote that I often say probably every podcast, and probably at this point in juncture of the podcast: destiny has no wasted moments. Meaning, like, no matter what you go through in life, destiny gives you moments that kind of make you who you are today. And to me, you're a personification of that because you're saying like this is the moment created within this destination, this destiny of time, and I'm seizing this moment. Like this moment is not going to deter me; it's actually going to propel me. So I would love to know, what have these moments taught you about yourself? Like we have to put it in an adjective or a word. Did it teach you perseverance? Did it teach you, resilience? Like what has destiny along this path taught you about yourself?
I mean, I'm proud of where I'm at right now. I think that it took some really intentional steps, and I think it's cool to be proud of yourself on, on what you're doing and how you're doing it. So, it took some hustle and it took again just some really intentional decision making, but here we are doing the great things and with the intention to just keep educating people and the motivation and the passion to put other people in a similar position that I'm in and to
Yeah.
continue growing
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. I love it. No, I love it. And so when adversity, because I say adversity hits us all. So
Mhm.
when adversity hits you, was it this immediate, let me take adversity, put it in a pot, put a little sugar, put a little cream, mix this thing up and make this stuff a delicious drink, right? Was that your first mindset? Or was it, ooh, let me learn how to deal with this adversity? Like when it hit, what was your immediate thoughts? And then where did it take you once you got a chance to get your mind wrapped around it?
I mean, I went through all the messy feelings about it, right? So, not easy to get let go from a nice cushy W-2 health insurance
Yeah,
position.
yeah, yeah.
But I am really proud and really fortunate and really grateful to be in a position where I can do something that I care about. I'm excited to be in this position. I'm excited to have my real estate portfolio that I have right now, and for that to be able to carry me a little bit and give me the full time opportunity to work real estate sales.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. So let me ask you this. What's the next real goal for you? Like, what are you looking to solve and scale next?
So I am always looking to grow my own real estate portfolio. I think oftentimes people ask like, when they know that I want to retire earlier that or they laugh about that a little bit, right? It's like how many doors is going to be enough for you? And I don't think that's necessarily the conversation. I think it's looking at the investment for what it is, and trying to scale to a place where you have enough for me, where I have enough passive income to live a comfortable life within the expectations that I have for myself.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
So I want to be able to build on my real estate portfolio myself, but then also I want to help other people realize those goals for themselves too. So I am really passionate about educating other people and leading other people to do those same things, or similar things, however that looks for them. And I think everybody's journey is a little bit different in getting to a place that makes sense for them.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. I love it. So tell me a little bit about the strategies that you're going to use. Like, what is your approach to education? And now you're in the sales position. What
Hmm.
is your approach to the sales position? Like, what are some of the strategies that you're going to use? Is it going to be, you know, relationships? Is it going to be
Hmm.
just, like, just tell me a little bit about what you're going to implement in order to help you be successful in this position where you are now.
Yeah, so I have leadership and hospitality background as well. So I think that I try to let that translate in all of my relationships, whether it's a relationship with a tenant, a client, or another professional, on my little team that I've got for myself. And
Yeah,
I want to be able to grow at a reasonable pace, and I want to be able to
yeah,
educate people to do that. So I think that it takes educating yourselves. It takes listening to podcasts, reading books, just doing the things to get the information in your brain, but then do something with it,
yeah,
and keep doing that until you're comfortable enough with the terms and the vocabulary and the just the trends of the market, and then
yeah,
jump in and do it. Make an offer,
yeah.
and do it scared, do it excited, but just go after it.
No, you said it, but do it scared. Like that's oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a moniker that, whew, I had to adapt, but it wasn't easy because, like, your mind makes up these fairy tales that are
Mhm.
not actually true, but it's so hard to not tell your nervous system that that it ain't true. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like most of the things that we actually fear, I think there's a study that say like a high 90% of the stuff that we have anxiety about actually never comes to pass.
Mhm.
And so when you talk about do it scared, it's really just kind of like calming your nervous system, right? Retraining yourself to say, hey, this is something that we made up. This is not necessarily reality. And I think
Mhm.
most of the time when we have to deal with reality, us as humans, we're resilient. We find a way to get over things. If
Yep.
we don't let it keep us stuck, if we keep our growth mindset in place, we
Mhm.
find a way to get over it. Like it's nothing that we cannot overcome. And I think, that's how we got to retrain ourselves. And so I love it. I love your messaging. I want to talk a little bit about relationships because I love how you bring your leadership style to
Mhm.
relationships. And so I want to talk about relationship and building. You building a team.
Mhm.
You got to be around people. You got to relate to people. So what is your approach when it comes to building healthy relationships in business? Is it important to you? Do you have a certain kind of strategy? Tell me a little bit more about how you go about building relationships.
Yeah, so I think, their relationship, the what you bring to the relationship depends on the person, right? So I've got relationships with people on my team, the plumbers and the electricians and the tradespeople and that kind of stuff that I just can't do myself. I humbly recognize that I need those people on my team. So I try to self-manage as much as I possibly can, but I cannot replace the toilet. So I need somebody to help me with that kind of stuff. So I think just having that, again, just that kind of like hospitality mindset, you've got a business professional relationship with all the people in your corner. But it's possible to be friendly and compassionate and just kind to these people as well. And I believe in that with my tenants, with my clients. I can ask for a late rent check and I can deliver a Christmas gift with the same like compassion and kindness and professionalism all at the same time. So I think all of those pieces are so important and just being consistent.
Listen, listen.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
It's so refreshing. I mean, like you just said, and I ain't never heard this, and I'm sure people do it, but you say, listen, I can come and ask for my late rent check and still deliver a Christmas gift. Most of the time, so let me talk about me. And this
Yeah.
is what I had to learn, that we can have a difficult conversation. We can have a conversation that could be tense, but I can do it without anger. I can do it
Mhm.
without being accusatory. I can do it in a level of dignity and respect. And that's what you just said. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I did not grow up in an environment where if there was tension, there more than likely was anger. There was more than likely like this. But I love what you said because you're right. You can have the tough conversation and still
Mhm.
carry dignity, still treat the person like you are a human being. Like, I don't even know what situation of why the rent is late, but still here you are. Merry Christmas. And I
Mhm.
and, and I still need that check. But Merry Christmas. How are you? How's your family? Everybody's okay? I still need a
Mhm.
check, but Merry. And I love hearing that approach from you because I don't hear that often. And I'm being honest with you. I had to rewire myself to not to because I could be the opposite of that. And so I appreciate that refreshing kind of approach. And I
Mhm.
appreciate that kind of
Yeah.
be lead with leadership and hospitality. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
definitely. I mean, this is my business and my life, so it's got to be handled with professionalism and you got to do what you got to do. So all of the pieces of that puzzle kind of have to be taken care of, but you can still do it kindly and compassionately and try to understand somebody's situation.
Woo! And I know for you, it's almost probably like, yeah, duh, like this what you can do. But I'm telling you that some of us, this is like a new wiring. It's like, oh yeah, I guess you can't you?
People
That's
appreciate
it.
that too. They really do. It makes it's still an uncomfortable conversation to show up with a plumber when something's going wrong in somebody's apartment or to ask for a late rent check or any of those management situations. It's got to get taken care of.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, showing up in a good
yeah.
way and just kind of having an understanding, it creates a better rapport with the tenant, and I want that to translate to my future clients as well.
Oh, I love that. Absolutely. So let me ask you this. Is there any topic that I did not bring up that you would like to talk about? And or is there any other words of education, inspiration, or motivation that you want to leave people? I just want to kind of open up the floor for you if it's something that I did not hit
Sure.
on. I would love for you to talk about. But then if you want to leave a word of inspiration for people, I want that too.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it. I think that I'd love to talk a little bit about the small portfolio that I've got, because I have a couple of
Absolutely.
differentiated properties. So I want to grow it, but I try not to be too strict about the time and the cadence of buying one or two or three properties, because it really depends on the investment that it is and making sure that the numbers make sense. So
Yes.
my portfolio right now consists of my own home that I house hacked for a while before I knew what house hacking meant. I have a long term rental that I bought just about a year later that was pretty turnkey, move in ready. And I intended on continuing with that. So the way that I run my business is I make sure that I'm running my business as if I have 10 units or 100 units. I want to make it as easy for myself as possible because that's my goal. That's my personal goal is to do, as much as I can and make as much, I'll use air quotes passive income as I possibly can with the least amount of effort, with the least amount of doors, with the least amount of stuff that makes that up. Um So I'm excited about that. So I continued that journey by getting a little creative. I found a studio apartment, and I found that it would be, a reasonably cheap enough place to furnish. So now I
Mm,
have that as a midterm rental, um, being 30 days or more. Mine are generally rented 6 to 8 months, which is a little bit above what like a national standard looks like right now.
yeah.
It's a cute spot. It gets premium rent, gets a great demographic of tenant. And you just have to market yourself differently. So just look at a different strategy and figure out how that's going to work. So from there, bought another studio apartment that mimics that first one, and I did the same thing. I went through my online purchases and ordered similar furniture and similar towels and plates and all of that. This one needed a little bit of work. It was reasonable. The numbers made sense, but it was yucky. It was covered in smoke and, just like old everything. Again, I worked with my modest little team and we put furniture together and we renovated, and I had a tenant in there within a week of closing. So those kinds of things were just so much fun. And again, takes hustle, but it's fun to do and it's fun to grow and it's fun to scale. So that's a little bit about my portfolio. And then just moving into the future, I'm just kicking off the real estate sales thing. So I'm excited about it. I hope that the future holds more investment properties for me. Definitely plan to add more to the portfolio that I have, but the educating other people is important for me. I like studying the trends and making sure that the numbers make sense. And I'm comfortable with the analysis process
Yeah.
and I've gotten
Come
good at
on.
it. So I want to do
Yeah.
that with other people.
Yeah. Oh, I love talking to you, Miss Bianca.
Thank you so
I
much.
love it. Yeah,
Likewise, my
I
friend.
really do. Comfortable with the analysis process. Some people, of course, you heard analysis by paralysis or paralysis by
Yep.
analysis. Some people are just not comfortable with that process, but that is the part we need to get comfortable with. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable because the numbers say what the numbers are. The facts are
Hmm.
what they are. And when you data is taken for a reason. And so some of us, I'll speak for the us out there, sometimes the data discourages us, but it really
Hmm.
just encourages us to find the strategy that we need to move forward and be successful. And so
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Yeah. Let
everything
it
about what
discourage you. That means that one doesn't make sense. The next one might. Keep going. Keep doing it.
Miss Miyagi, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy, but again, some people just gotta rewire their brain, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I
Just
love
keep
it. I love it.
keep going.
Listen,
Don't let the
if
hard days
someone
bring
wanted
you all the way
to
down. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
that part, that part. We gotta choose a
Yeah.
hard every day. So
Yeah.
choose the hard that's gonna make you more successful, then it's gonna kinda stop up and bottle up your process. So yeah, no,
Totally.
absolutely. So let's listen. If someone wanted to reach out to you,
Mhm.
connect with you, collaborate with you, learn more about what you're
Mhm.
doing, how can they get in contact with you, man?
Yeah, definitely. So like I said, I'm licensed in New Hampshire. I'm in central New Hampshire at Century 21 in Concord. And I am so committed to responding to everyone that reaches out for, quick questions for business, for everything in between. So don't hesitate. I am on Instagram and Facebook. So my Instagram is bbarcelos.re, like real estate, bbarcelos.re. That's my Instagram. And then Facebook, I'm Bianca Barcelos Real Estate. So that's, the whole name of the business profile. And then you can find my email and everything there as well. But I would love to connect with as many people on the team as possible, people starting their real estate journey, other professionals in the industry. I'm just really excited to continue making connections.
Love it. I love it. Well, listen, let me say three things to you. First, let me thank you for your time because as we talked about, time is our precious commodity.
Mm-hmm.
Time and control of our finances. Like we're trying to get time and resources back. So thank you for your time. You could have been anywhere in the world. So thank you for being here. Secondly, thank you for your story. Thank you for the gift of your transparency, the gift of your vulnerability. Our stories have a way of planting seeds in people that could be watered and that could possibly grow to various outcomes. But our
Hmm.
stories plant seeds for people. So thank you for coming and planting seeds with your story. And lastly, thank you for your perspective, for your mindset, the way you think. Thank you for bringing that mindset to this platform. I greatly appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. It was great to meet you. It was great to have an opportunity to be in front of your audience. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, y'all heard Miss Bianca. Look in the show notes, check her out, get in contact with her, but definitely make sure you are subscribed here at this podcast. Because listen, I keep telling you, we're going to keep bringing up amazing people just like Miss Bianca. And so I want to thank her again for being here. And I want to say to you, you audience, have a fantastic day. And I'll see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.